Good morning. I'm Chaplain Cech, Senior Pastor for Cornerstone, Fort Wainwright's Protestant chapel community, and also one of the chaplains here on Fort Wainwright who serves as a community pastor. It's Holy Week, and Saturday a Holy Week. I've kind of just been spending some time reflecting on that period of time in between Good Friday, the crucifixion, and Resurrection Sunday. I know many of us have been facing an incredible period of uncertainty. Life has changed, if we're honest. Our routines have been upended. Everything that we had planned looked very, very different. Life has been interrupted. Our future seems uncertain, maybe even dark. If we're honest, we don't like periods of uncertainty. We certainly don't like when we don't have control, and we don't like when our plans get interrupted. As I've been reading the scriptures this week, there were a couple individuals who had their plans drastically changed. In the book of Luke, it talks about how Jesus was crucified and how he had actually risen on the first day of the week, but the disciples weren't tracking that he had actually risen yet. And in verse 13 of Luke 24, it says, "Now that same day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were talking with each other about everything that had happened. And as they talked and discussed these things with each other, Jesus himself came up and walked along with them. But they were kept from recognizing him. He asked them, 'What are you discussing together as you walk along?' The scripture says that they stood still, their faces downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, asked him, 'Are you the only one visiting Jerusalem who doesn't know the things that have happened here in these days?'" It was a dark time for him. And they go on and they talk about a hope that they had had. Reality is, sometimes God allows, sometimes God uses very hard things in our lives. Sometimes the bad things, sometimes the uncomfortable things, oftentimes the uncertain times and the interrupted futures to get our attention. I think about Holy Week and how dark it seemed on Friday. And then I look forward to Sunday, where I know I'm able to celebrate the resurrection. But it's that period of time in between that makes us so uncomfortable. It's that period of time that's difficult. But you know, if we just hold on a little bit longer, we get a chance to see what God's going to do. God bless. Hope that we'll see you tomorrow.